Good morning, everyone. So, we spoke about control statement in last class. So before started operators concepts, because relational, logical, all these operators could be demonstrated with conditional statements. Therefore, I just gave you complete types of control statements. Let us see once, and then I'll be switched to looping statements. Already we have seen the if else all this. I'll be switched to looping statements. Let's see that once. So I'll be talk about an introduction to control statements, types of control statements, conditional statements, looping statements, special statements, hands-on about conditional statements and looping, and as well as special statements, right? Okay. So already told you that, the purpose of the control statement in every programming language is by default, computer could execute the instructions of the program in a sequential fashion. But in real-time scenario, the end user wants to be control the appliances of the electronic devices as per their wish. To change that control flow, we need to use the programming control statements. So this is the reason. So control statements are enabling to program instruction to change the flow of instructions, execution of, according to the end user perspective. Clear? So now what are the types of control statements? Can you list out? What are they? See, plus understand the question. What types of control statement I'm asking? Conditional statements. No, what you do at home, I didn't understand. Are you not in a position to remember the things or what? నేను 24 hours మీకోసం టైం స్పెండ్ చేస్తే హ్యాపీయా? మీదంతా నేను గుర్తుపెట్టుకుంటాను హ్యాపీగా ఉంటుంది. అట్లీస్ట్ మీరు ఈ బట్టి కొడతారా నేను చెప్పాను ఆల్రెడీ. కనీసం అవి ఏంటి అని కూడా మాట్లాడకపోతే ఇంకా నేను ఎన్నిసార్లు చెప్తే మీకు గుర్తుంటాయి ఇవన్నీ? So there are conditional statements we have, also known as a branching statements and decision-making statements. If else, if and else, looping statements, for, while, and nested statements, and special statements called break, continue, pass, and return statements. So comes to conditional statements. If else could be able to handle two possible cases like positive and negative cases. If there is a possibility of appear more than two cases, we supposedly go with a if, elif, and else part, where it will be able to handle n number of cases. So if you take a if else statement, obviously, you are going to write a condition here. Let's suppose if 20 is less than 30, if the condition, if 20 is less than 30, there is a condition. If you write if the condition become true, then obviously it will be go here and it will be execute the instruction that the 20 is max number greater than the 30. In case if the input condition become false, means 20 is greater than 30, if I'm checking the condition, obviously this is not true, right? It will be take a right side. It will be go to the else part, and the 20 is less than the 30 will be the instruction executed and it will be come out of it. This is how if else statements are also known as decision making statements, also known as branching statements. Very clear? Yeah. Okay. Next, go to if, elif, and else part. When to apply this particular statement? When there is a more than two conditions are likely to be appeared. So obviously we'll start the algorithm over here, the program execution. So here, let's suppose I'm checking the grade of a student. I'm checking the grade of a student. Where if I write a statement is that if the student grade is greater than 90%, yes or no, then obviously it will be take true, then it will be tell you that the student is A plus plus grade. Are you clear? Else, ఒకవేళ 90% కాకుండా 80 above ఉంటే we'll be able to write here greater than 80, less than 90. Then obviously elif statement will be written according to that. The decision making is going to be a grade. Sometimes the student might be, greater than 70 and less than 80. Then obviously the candidate is going to be a B grade. Likewise, n number of times this particular elif statement is going to be this elif part, because still above 70, above 60, above 50, above 40, less than 40 only the failed candidate. These many possibilities of the decision would take place. This program will be keep on encourages. If all the conditions are not, let's suppose you are giving a negative mark, minus 20 you have given, then the else part is going to be given. Invalid percentage of mark, invalid aggregate marks, like that the decision making will be takes place. Are you clear? Okay. This is the purpose of the elif and else part, where more than two conditions. It can be anything. Okay. Then first statement. First statement is also known as it's a looping statement, also known as a repetition statement, also known as an iteration statement. Isn't it? So what is the job of the first statement? It will be execute instructions written within the body of the loop as many number of times you want. Neeku enni sarlu kavalante anni sarlu execute avutundi. So obviously here we are going to take initialization of a variable. Here we are going to take a condition. Like, condition vachesi I want to print numbers from 1 to 10. Yes or no? So if it will be print true, again it will be increment the initialization variable, again it will be print 2, again it will be go up, it will be looping till the condition reach to the upper boundary till 10. If whenever the initialization variable become 11, obviously 11 is not our expected value to be print, then it will become condition become false, it will be end the for condition. Are you clear? Anyhow, I'll be explain to you about it. Just I'm showing you. Just see the theoretical point. For loop in Python allows you to iterate over a sequence of values such as a list or string till a desired elements are going to be print onto the screen. Okay. We will use the range function in order to specify the number of times your iteration need to be takes place. Okay. I'll show you everything has an answer. For unable to solve the problem belonging to finite related problems. In the world, there are two types of problems we are going to have. Finite related problems, infinite related problems. Let's suppose you have to write a program to blink the diesel lights 24/7. This is infinite related problem. If you write a program to capture the videos from the camera 24/7, it's an infinite related problem. You wanted to capture the weather related values, infinite problem. You wanted to take a earthquake scaling values, it's an infinite related problems. Now, what are the problems that comes under finite? Finite means what? There will be, I want to count this classroom students. Max 60 people can be accommodated. Obviously, upper boundary 60. It's a finite. We cannot make it as an infinite because accommodate up to 60. Are you clear? Likewise, if you go to YouTube, you want to withdraw 20,000. If 500 notes, obviously the denominations are maybe 500 notes or 100 rupees notes or 2,000 notes. Based on that number of times the machine is going to rotate. That will be considered what? it is finite related problem. Are you clear? Likewise, for is applicable to solve the finite related problems in programmatic approach. But whereas there is another statement. What is that? While statement. While statement is also an iteration statement. It is also it is also a looping statement, also called as a repetition statement. It will be repeat the execution of the body of instruction till you require. Same here. I'll be initialize some value. I is equal to, now you see, count is equal to 0. I have appropriate here. This is the algorithm. This is the appropriate example. Here count is equal to 0. I want to print this particular hello Python program till less than 5 times. Means it will be start from 0th time. If the count 0 is less than 5, right? Obviously become true, hello will be printed. After printing, this count has to be increment. It will become 1. Again, it will be go to this particular portion. Now count will become increment, it will become 1. It will be print the hello Python, 2 times printed. Now again, it will be go up. Count will become 2. 2 is less than 5. Yes. Third time will be printed. Again, it will be go up. 3 will be less than 5. Again, it will be hello Python will be printed. Again, count will become 4. Hello Python will be printed. Again, the count will become 5. Is 5 less than 5? No. Condition become false. Condition become false. Once the condition become false, where it is going? It is completely come out of the loop. This is the way, the behavior which will be for the while statement, isn't it? Okay. Let us stop this. And nested statement, like I have written the theoretical points. While loop in the Python will allow you to be execute the block of repeatedly until the condition is met. And the use of break statement is to exit. See, sometimes I used to write, when the count will become 2, I want it to be exit the loop. Using the break statement, we can exit it. Anyhow, in special statement, I'll be introduced about it. What is the purpose of break statement? Then you just try to be understand. While statement is different from for statement in one aspect. While statement can solve both infinite and finite related problems. If I make here condition while true, infinite related times it will be get execute the instructions. Are you clear? Let me show you that how exactly it will become an infinite. By combinationally for loop or while loop, there is a one situation where we need to use a nested statement. Means what? So within the one loop, another statement is going to be appear. That is called as a nested. A statement which appear within the another statement, that's called as a nested statement. When to use this particular statement, how it will behave, just we have to take a right example and I'll demonstrate to you. In Python, you can nest loops inside the other loop to perform more complex operations, which means what? See, the data can be maintained as a scalar vector. Scalar vector means what? One value can be assigned to one variable is called as scalar vector. The same variable can also be assigned with one-dimensional array, one row, many values. The same values can also be iterated as a two-dimensional array, one row, one column, two row, two columns, like matrix. It's a complex data. Comes to three-dimensional, n-dimensional. For all this kind of things will be only handled through the nested statements concept. That's the reason I wrote accordingly. Right? So we use nested loops to iterate over a two-dimensional list to generate the possible combination of set of values. I'll be demonstrating how two-dimensional values can be retrieved, can be displayed all together. Are you clear? We can use both the for loop and while loops as a nested loops concepts. Are you clear? Then obviously we have a Special statements called as a break statement. Absolutely. What exactly break statement will do, how it will work, I'll be showing you, with according to the example. Continue statement, past statement, lastly, written statement. I'll be discussing the functions concept. Okay. So if we learn this particular concept, you will be take hours like types of control statements. You will be learned applications of each type of a statement you are going to learn. Obviously, implementation, how to handle those things through the Python you are going to learn. Yeah. So thank you. I'll be go now hands-on about control statements. Because if statement, else statement, you are already aware through the logical statement, through the if else statement. I'll be go with the looping statements. Are you clear? Yeah. Brahma, do you have any questions? Monica, sorry, Sushmita and
No.
Brahma, do you have any questions? Am I audible to you?
Yeah. Hello.
Yes, yes, Brahma.
Yeah, no, Venkat.
Yeah, okay. Let us go with so all the operators have been completed for you. I think everybody is able to execute all the programs, right? Okay. Now, I'll be go with the control statements. Firstly, if else demo. Firstly, if else demo. Please, you write a Python program to determine given character is vowel or consonant or yeah, this is the first problem. I'll tell you the drawback of this. Vikram, are you not holding laptop? Yes, just open the laptop. Yeah. So this is my requirement. So firstly, we have to take a character into consideration. Character, I'm just reading from the input. Enter any character. Now, I wanted to use the if loop because obviously if condition is mandatory. If given character is a member of the AEIOU because they are the vowels. In operator is a membership operator. Whatever the character you have entered is a member of this AEIOU, then it will be decides and it will be give you the output as what given character is vowel. If not, obviously rest of the characters are consonants. Yes or no? Else, rest of the characters are consonants. See how it will be executed. If you want, you can able to copy this particular program in a tool called as a PyCharm tutor, where it will show you the flow of execution, what kind of things will be determined as the consonant and what will be determined as the vowels. Yes or no? Visualize. It is asking me to enter the character. Let's suppose I'll be enter V. V is a consonant or vowel? Consonant, right? Yes or no? Now I'll be submitting.
Okay.
Now character is holding V. Now what is happening here? V is a member of IOU. Absolutely condition become false. Yes or no? Okay. If condition become false, does this cursor red mark will go to the third line or fourth line? It will be go to the else part. Because if condition become failed, absolutely right. Obviously, it is a consonant. It will be print onto the screen as a consonant. Okay. Next, it will be went to the fifth line. It will be print as a consonant because V is a consonant. Yes or no? Okay. Again, you execute. Again, you edit. Again, you execute. Now, I'll be giving. What is that? An input is U. U is comes under what? U is comes under vowel. Yes or no?
Oh well.
Let's see now. Submit. Now, currently the character is holding U. Is U is the member of AIOU? Yes or no? Absolutely yes, right? Condition become true. Now it will be go to the third line and it will be print on the screen as vowel. You see, it has been printed as the clear. This is how if else statements are able to find out and solve the problem positively and negatively. My question is that now I'll be going with a program. My question is not only finding this program given character is vowel or consonant, I want it to be determine digits and special characters also. My question is with only if else, can you solve even digits and special characters can be able to identify? Yes or no? I'm asking you problem with if else. If else can solve only two possibilities of problems. Now, what about digits and special characters? If else are not sufficient. What are you supposed to do? We have to go with the next statement. What is the next statement? Absolutely, if, elif and else statement. Now, same program I am taking into consideration. Copy. Here I am writing a note. What is the note? If else can max tackle two possibilities in the above program. In the above program, if else can able to recognize vowels and consonants. Consonant, but digits and special characters cannot detect because we have to use if elif else statement can solve more than one condition. Now I'm giving you if elif else statement. Same problem. Now here in this particular place, after if, we are going to use what? elif. What is the condition? Given character in within the 0, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, then it will be detected as given characters digit. Elif, there is another problem, that character inoperated. What are the special characters you wanted to detect? any one of the character will be comes into that, it will be recognized as a special character. Clear? Now, how many possibilities this particular if elif and cell solved? 4 possibilities. This is a possibility 1, possibility 2, possibility 3, and possibility 4. Are you clear? Let's take the same problem. Copy. Here you go and edit. Yes, sir. Now let's execute. Enter the input. What I'm entering here? I'm entering K. K is comes under what category of the character? No, K is consonant, right? Yes, let us execute. Now character is holding K. Now you tell me, is K is true this particular condition or false? Is K is a member of AIO? No, right? So it will be go to the elif statement like a 4th statement. Which you see? Is K is a member of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? No. It will be go to the 6th line. Correct? Okay. Next. Is K is a member of special characters? No. It will be go to the 9th line. Directly, it will be go to the 9th line. And it will be print K is the consonant. So correctly decision making is taking place. Yes or no? Are you clear? Yes. Okay. Let us take another value. Now again you are visualizing. This time I'll be taking special character called as @. I want to decide @ is comes under what category of the character. Submit. Next. First, if you failed because it's not a vowel. Second is not a vowel because @ is not a member of this, right? Absolutely. Next. 6th line. Now @ is a member of this group of characters. Yes, absolutely. It will be produce output and print onto the screen. Yes or no? This is how if elif else part is going to be solve the problems or maybe a type of problems where n number of cases are likely to be appear in a program. Quickly execute this program. Are you typing right? Please parallel you type and try to execute and show. Execute them. This is the if statement. Copy. This is the second statement.